Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I am Rosina, and I'm going to be looking into what's up for the summer now that we just experienced our summer solstice here on the East Coast of the United States, depending on where you're living at this time. We're going to get into these energies. So I'm going to be looking at your positive energies, the challenges that may come up for you, and what you need to make time for. So let's take a look at the soul card first. So your soul card is embracing. I embrace and love all of my life. It's pretty sunflowers coming in there, intertwining. This is about acceptance, self-acceptance. Taking things in that you may feel is like not going well and just kind of bringing acceptance to that. Embracing the things that are not necessarily on your list of high priority, or something that you really want to embrace, or something that you're denying yourself even. So we can take a little closer look at these energies and see a little bit more about the meaning of this card. It looks more like, I just saw the devil pop up there, so this to me is coming through more as like something about yourself or your life that you're not connecting with. So let's get into your positive energies around. What are your positive energies right now? Positive energies, the Fool. So looks like you're in a good space to take this leap and to move something forward here. In your challenges, you have the Queen of Cups, so maybe you're looking at this from too much of an emotional standpoint. Your emotions are in overdrive over this, but you are in a good space to kind of take that leap forward and bring some clarity in, or bring some grounding into the situation. Yeah, I keep getting self-love. This is about self-love. And what you need to make time for is the Eight of Swords. And we'll get some clarity around that. And Ace of Pentacles, interestingly enough, coming through as the underlying energy. So yeah, that Ace of Swords coming in as what you need to make time for. It's about getting yourself out of that emotional turmoil I was talking about. So yeah, that seems to be... I'm just going to change this around a little bit here. All right. I had to see if the camera was in the right space. Sorry, Pisces. All right, so it looks here that, like, this underlying energy is kind of bringing this new energy forward of, what in your life is not working, whatever in your life is not working for you and putting you in this emotional state, you need to start bringing it in as something you are going to accept as part of your life. So this may be something that's like an integral part of your practical life that you're just like like, I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't know why this is here, but it's there. And for some reason, I just got like caring for an elderly parent maybe, or it could even be like a pet coming in, or that somebody else put in that you just like didn't want to have to deal with. And it's something like that, of that nature, something that you kind of have to bring acceptance to, even though it's not something that you actually wanted. Or we actually create all things, all energies are our own creations in one way or another. So this is something you have to come into acceptance with and embrace it. And it might get a little bit easier to deal with in that respect. But it looks like you're in this positive energy where you are in this energy where you can take this leap forward into it and go like, okay. And funny enough, I said a pet, and there's the dog there. The dog is like right at his feet. So it could be something like that. That's the feeling I'm getting around this. It's like something that you know, like somebody said, or, you know, somebody passed and left you their pet, or, you know, and you're like, oh God, I wasn't ready for this yet. But, you know, and just getting around the emotions of this, or not becoming like, your challenge is the Queen of Cups. So it's like you're getting yourself too emotional about it. To the point of where you're like in this energy, because that's what you have to work on, getting out of this energy, which is like feeling like you're trapped when you're really not. Like, she can get out of those binds at any time. None of those swords are hitting her. So, you know, it's about just like really bringing balance into this. The card is talking about embracing. So, you know, you think of that as like, oh, I have to love it. But I think it's just about bringing in balance. And a new way of doing it, a new way of kind of managing through whatever that situation is. So these are general readings. Yeah, and take whatever resonates with you. Remember to comment. Maybe I could bring more insight to you on your comment. Remember to like or subscribe if you are new here. Welcome. Love having new people. Love you, Pisces. Always good amount of Pisces here. So, yeah, this may be something, just some kind of a decision. And it's funny, too, that this is for Pisces. And if you look at, like, the way the vines are going in and out, it's like, you know, it does have that kind of, like, fish. If you look at it sideways, they do look like fish swimming. So that's funny, Pisces. But let's get some clarity around this. So let's get some clarity around this Fool card. And we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. So basically what's coming in here is this is saying that you need to, like, bring this forward in a way that's more happiness, maybe bringing a little bit of creativity to whatever the situation is. You don't have to suffer through it. You don't have to be in this space where it's like lighting a new way, bringing this to a new way of thinking, a new way of doing this. And if this is about something in yourself, if this is about something in yourself that you're not accepting, it's that too. It's looking at that in maybe in a more creative way. Like, how can I look at this where it'll be nicer for me, where it'll make more sense? And it's in a really, you're in a good positive energy right now to do it. I mean, it's really in the space of like starting a new way, starting a, you know, starting off from the beginning kind of thing. If the Fool card is the first card of major arcanas, so it's always the first card in the deck, and it's the beginning of the journey. It's the beginning of bringing something new forward, or beginning a journey, like doing something that you've been exploring or that you never did before. In this case, I think it's something that you weren't quite ready for. So yeah, here you are with this Eight of Swords again, this energy repeating. You have to get out of this. Look, she's in this place of despair because she's sitting in this room that she thinks she can't get out of, and yet the key is sitting right there. The key, and there's the door, the opening for the key. So yeah, it's just about stepping up into a little bit more of your higher power, and getting, like, you know, getting out of this, taking a look at yourself and seeing what is it about this situation that's got me so tied up, that's got me so like locked up, or yeah, you know, that's even the intertwining of the flowers here too. This is like tying yourself up. This is like, why am I making this complicated? Because it doesn't have to be. I don't have to be all twisted up inside over this. At least that's what Spirit, the message that's coming through here is to stay practical, because you're twisting yourself up and you're getting all into your emotions, and you don't have to be. Here's another ace. So now we have the Ace of Wands coming in again, intuition. I'm just bringing this new idea. So you have the Page of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands, and you have the Ace of Pentacles up here. And the Fool. This is all very new energy. It's fresh. It's new. So it is like finding a new way, just bringing a new creativeness forward, or a new way of thinking about this situation, a new way of handling it. What would be a new way? What would be the new way? I'm going to pick one more for that. Oh my God, and the Fool card came out again. We had the Fool card, and again, this Five of Swords. Just change your thinking about it. The new way is to change your thinking about it, to think in a new way, which is what the Ace of Wands is saying too. It's all kind of like repeating energy here. What's the energy under the deck? Seven of Pentacles. Where can this grow from? What can this grow from? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, being your happiness. Yeah, this is just really about accepting in whatever this is. I mean, like I said, this could be anything. This could be like that you now have to take care of a parent or even a child, a pet, like something came in that you weren't expecting. And you have to, it could even be like a new job. It can even be like a job you had to take to earn extra money, and you're just like not really that thrilled about it, so you're not really embracing it. So this is, Spirit is calling for you, just embrace all the parts of your life, and it will come together, and you'll start to see changes made for the better, and there's happiness coming in here. This right after this was the Nine of Pentacles, so there is happiness and joy coming in with it. It's just a matter of taking this time over the summer and really finding acceptance with whatever this life situation is for you. Let's get some guidance from the Keepers of the Light. You have these sunflowers here too, so keep your intuition open. Listen to higher guidance. Sometimes sunflowers can represent like our ancestors coming through and stuff. All right. Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So yeah, there you go. This is about just listening to yourself. Stop cutting yourself off. Stop tying yourself up in knots and being all twisted up inside and emotionally that you can't hear your intuition or whatever needs to be. Whatever messages are coming through for you right now, you're not hearing them. Paul the Venetian, experience grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So yeah, if you just like open up to this, whatever you need to do, like sharing your gifts, it's saying. So if it's something you have to give, or it's something that you have to do differently now, or just be open to that, and the love, that feeling of love will come in for you. All right, Pisces, that's all I have for you. Have a great summer.